Hi, today's video is very important for all CMA USA students, whether you're giving your exams in your January-Feb window or later. Today's video is based on CMA's remote exam option. We call it remote testing. Many candidates have inquired about CMA remote testing, the full details, pros and cons. So I am giving you all the details and my opinion whether you should go for in-person test or should opt for remote testing. First of all, the financial aspect. The exam fee for CMA remote testing or in-person testing is the same, which is $415 US. Now, if you are already registered for the Jan-Feb window, the CMA remote testing is available from 18th of January. I repeat, 18th of January 2022. So you can, if you're already registered for in-person and you want to switch to remote testing, yes, you can do that. Another important question candidate has been asking is it available in their country, in their region? So please understand, it's available in most of the countries except the ones which I'm telling you now. These countries, these regions, CMA remote testing at the moment is not offered. There is a list, so I'm just reading it for you. Some part of Ukraine, North Korea, Iran, Syria, Cuba, and in China, you can only give CMA USA remote testing for the English version of the exam. The Chinese version is held in person. Okay, so other than these jurisdictions, CMA remote testing is offered everywhere. The second important question is the space and environment requirements. If you want to give CMA remote exam, that means you're giving exam from your home, it has to be a closed room. The room should have a door. There should be 4 walls. It should not be open area. The room should be free from outside noise and disruptions. The area should be well lit. Where you have your workstation, your laptop or your desktop, the walls around should be clear from any picture, any portrait, any office stationery. Your space around you where you're giving your exam, you should not have any other gadget. It could be another phone, another laptop, tablet, any other gadget. No electronic devices should be around you. You need to remember you cannot give exam, CMA remote exam from your office for many reasons. You cannot use your office laptop or office desktop for the simple reason most offices have corporate firewalls installed in their laptops and desktop, which would obviously be a hindrance in smooth flow of examination. It is better that you launch your CMA exam, this software, 30 minutes before your exam time. Why? Because there is a security scan. We call it security check-in. Means once you launch in the system, exam system, you got to identify and verify your identity. Okay, it takes time. You got to show, and obviously you have to have a movable webcam, 360 degrees. So you got to show the proctors that you are in a closed room. There is only one entrance, nobody else is around. Okay, you need to show your workplace. You need to show that there is no picture or anything hanging around the wall. Okay, no other gadgets are present. So all this requires time. 30 minutes before your scheduled exam time, you should launch the exam software so that it allows you enough time for security scanning. Another important question candidates are asking is, can we download the Prometric software for exam ahead of time? The answer is yes, you can. While you're giving exam, you're not supposed to eat anything. No smoking, no drinking, even chewing gum is not allowed. During the exam, yes, you can take a 10-minute break. It's optional, not mandatory. But if you take a 10 minutes break, the clock is still ticking. After the 10-minute breaks, when you resume the exam, again you have to do the security scanning and check again. So please keep this in mind. The clock is ticking. If you're taking a break, 10 minutes of break and resuming the exam and the security scan again will take some time. While you're giving your exam, you're allowed 4 A4 sheets which are blank. You can do your rough work on that. Obviously, since it's a remote exam, it's conducted online, you're doing it from your house, there is a possibility of a technical breakdown. And if it happens, what you do is you leave your exam room, go to the other room, use your phone or any other laptop and go on to this address to lodge your complaint. I'm just writing it here for you. So when you go on to this address, go for customer support and then follow the prompt. They'll tell you what to do. Now, one of the most important thing you need to know is what is the system IT requirements. If you want to go for remote testing, you want to give your exam from the comfort of your house, you need to have appropriate system. So first of all is the resolution. The screen resolution should be 1920 by 1080. I repeat, 1920 by 1080 is the screen resolution. The minimum resolution which is acceptable is 1024 by 768. Screen scaling should be 100%. For your operating system, Windows should be minimum 8.1 or higher. If you're talking about a Mac operating system, it has to be 10.13 or higher. You need to have microphone and speakers. Bluetooth is neither supported nor allowed. Your internet speed should be minimum 1.0 Mbps. Higher is highly recommended. And as I told you earlier, you need to have a movable web camera to show the proctor the room you are giving your exam in is safe. There is no possibility of any unfair mean, and it is as per the requirement. Another question most of the candidates have asked me is, can we do the exam on our tablets or phones? The answer is no, you cannot. It has to be either a laptop or a desktop. Not your office laptop, not your office desktop. You cannot give exam in your office. It has to be in your house, in the room, for which specification I've already given you. Now, most of you all have also asked me whether you should go for a remote testing or in person. So in my opinion, I would suggest if you have an option of going personally to the testing center and giving the exam, that's the best option. Why? Because there the only thing you need to focus on is give the exam. So if you go for a remote testing option, not only you need to focus on exam, but you have to ensure that your surrounding is as per the Prometrics ProProctor testing services requirements. It's noise free, it's well lit, and so many other details. So decision is yours. But I would consider remote testing a very good option, especially for students who are in regions where there is a lot of restrictions. Testing centers are not open due to COVID-19. Traveling for them is difficult. Maybe the testing center is located far away. Then yes, you can go for a remote testing option. Otherwise, in person is the best, if you take my opinion. If you have any other queries, you can always email me or WhatsApp me, or else go to IMA website and just write /remote testing. You'll get all the details. In the end, my best wishes for all the candidates who are appearing in CMA exam, whether it be part 1 and part 2. Just a small and important announcement. The new groups for my CMA are starting from end of January. If you intend to join, please enroll within a week's time so that you don't miss the train. If you have any further queries, please leave a comment in the comment section. I will respond to you as usual. You can WhatsApp me, you can email me. If you like this video, please share it with your dear and near ones so that others can also benefit. Thank you so very much for your precious time.